What's up, gang? The week's over and the weekend's here, and it's time, as always, for YouTuber news. Take it away, me. Thanks, Benedict. Manny Mua has released the first part of his new documentary about himself, and viewers are not impressed. Poppy wore a strange mask to the AMAs, and people had some thoughts about it. Miranda Sing is releasing her very own lipstick, and of course, it's the return of Howell Watch. All this plus is Benedict Townsend a sociopath? We'll put on some spooky music and investigate on this week's edition of YouTuber News, the video news service from WeTheUnicorns.com, the only website that has a pet cheetah named Jason Statham. This is too close to lunch. I'm starving. Our first story, Manny Mua has returned to YouTube after a short hiatus, and he didn't return with an apology video or an explainer video for all the various nonsense he got up to. No, he came back to announce that he's making a Shane Dawson-style documentary about himself. Yes, Manny didn't come back and apologize as people expected after he had just so much complicated, assorted drama with other beauty YouTubers that I can barely keep up with, and it's kind of my job to keep up with it, and even I am just like the woman with the maths around her meme. I'm like, who is mad at who now? What is this tea and where's it being spilled? But yeah, instead of apologizing, he came back to announce that he's making a documentary series about himself. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Shane Dawson is currently making a documentary series and it's getting millions of views and doing really well. Maybe Manny's trying to jump on that train. Well, don't worry, he did a tweet saying that he's not doing that. So that means he's not doing that. Got nothing to do with that very successful series Shane's doing. Just he had that idea on his own. Complete coincidence. Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. God, I'm really hungry. Now the first episode of this series has gone up and the reception has been... It's been something. Let's just say a ratio of 19,000 likes to 15,000 dislikes is not optimum, not ideal. B+, maybe try harder. But don't take my word for it. Take the word of the top comments on the video at the time of writing. They include Shane Dawson ripoff with the editing. When you like Jake Paul more than Manny. The comments are more entertaining than the actual documentary. And probably most devastatingly, there's a difference between making a few mistakes and slip-ups, but when your whole personality is the root cause of these mistakes, then that's something else. Your actions are a reflection of who you are. Good Lord, if I ever got a YouTube comment that incisive about my personality, I think I would just crumble like Voldemort at the end of that film that Voldemort was in. Which one was it? I think it was the one about, I think it was a Lego movie. Now, of course, not every comment was negative. We mustn't be biased here. Fans said things like, I don't understand why people are hating him so much. And someone else said, the negative comments and negativity towards Manny is absolutely disgusting and heartbreaking. This is literally inhumane. Manny, I love you and you are absolutely amazing. I don't think that is inhumane, but a very nice comment regardless. But what do you make of all of this? Do you think this is it, Chief? Or do you think this is in fact not it, Chief? Chief, I need to know if this is it or not. So if you happen to be a chief of police, chef with dyslexia, reply to this video, let me know what you think. Have you even watched the video? Are you gonna watch the video? Let me know. Our second story, Poppy went to the AMAs, the American Music Awards. She turned up in a sensible dress and had a very normal time. Just kidding, it's Poppy. Of course she did something wacky. She wore a crazy mask. Look at this mask. God, I'm so hungry. Yes, the popular singer slash YouTuber slash android turned up to the award in a Hannibal Lecter style face mask that covered the bottom half of her face like this. Fans immediately made comparisons to Hannibal Lecter and of course Bane from the Batman movies.
I was born on YouTube. You merely adopted it.
I've been waiting 1,000 episodes to do my Bane impression. It's truly a magical day.
Baby, your time is up. I'm Poppy.
Endless fun for the whole family. It really goes to show that you can always rely on Poppy to bring forth the memes. And that's it. That's literally that whole news story. Some person wore a mask one time. Really, we're cutting edge Pulitzer Prize material right here. Get to the heart of everything.
Let's do the next story.
Should have had bigger breakfast. Our third story, Miranda Sing is launching her very own official lipstick, or as she spells it, lipstick. And let me tell you, that K stands for great. Miranda introduced the lipstick in a brand new video in which she bravely saves the life of a child, and that announcement video features cameos from other YouTubers like James Charles, Joey Graceffa, and everyone's favourite terrifying 15-foot child, Jojo Siwa. I'm just kidding around, but please don't kill me, Jojo. Please don't use your immense strength against me. You are the mightiest, child. On a completely separate note, fellow YouTuber Colleen Ballinger also announced an official lipstick on the very same day. Must be pretty awkward for them. Two huge YouTubers both announcing a lipstick on the same day. Freaky coincidence. Hopefully there isn't too much competition between them. I think they are friends, but a bit of a weird coincidence. And actually, seeing as we're talking about it, this would be a good time for me to announce that I myself am actually launching an official lipstick. Smear by Benedict. Smear it on your face today. And then just edit it on my face. No, I'm not going to put it on my face. It's literally toxic. It's been banned by almost every country. Yeah, they sell it in a country that doesn't technically exist, and then we just ship it wherever we need to. But just digitally add it to my face. What do you think about this, Bane?
I think you've done this joke too much, Ben. No one's enjoying this.
It's time for Dan Howell Watch. I need to eat. I'm delirious. Welcome to Dan Howell Watch. I'm Tom Hardy. What's Dan been up to this week? Well, as you may know, Dan has got a brand new hobby, and that's cross-country skiing. Yes, Dan has been taking to the slopes across Europe and indeed the Americas, skiing around, trying to find good hills to go up and then down. Well, this week Dan was in one of his favourite skiing destinations, Aspen, and he made it to the top of a very cool hill, and he was going to ski down, when actually a big ski bully came along, he shoved him, pushed him over. And this ski bully said to him, "Hey nerd, get off my slopes. These slopes are only for us cool kids, the kind of kids who wear leather jackets and smoke cigarettes." And Dan said, "Well, that's not going to fly with me. I'm a nice boy, and also I need to save the community centre from being closed down by a local businessman." "Well, I'll tell you what," said the bully, "if you can win the big ski race, I'll not only leave the mountain forever, but we'll save the community centre." So then, he said, "Deal." A night passed. Dan, did a lot of training. He did a big montage of training. And then it was the day of the big race, and Dan was there. The captain of the cheerleading squad was there, of course. If Dan won the race, she would give him her heart. The race began, as always, by firing a gun directly into a local member of the community. It's a very strange community. I'm being told to wrap this up. There's only 45 minutes more of this story to go. Anyway, the race began. Dan got off to a great start. The powder was flying off his skis. But the bully started to catch up with him and then overtook him. And then won. The bully won. So they burnt down the community centre and Dan was banned from the mountain, not banned was damned. Dan was banned from the mountain. Worst possible outcome. Nightmare. It's been Dan Howell Watch. Great story. Brief, concise, and to the point. Well, the sound of Dan skiing off, crying his eyes out reminds me that it's time for our question of the week. Last week, I asked you a question of the week, as I do every week, and a whole bunch of you answered, and I want to thank you for answering. It really brings my heart to a full boil. Well, only one person got the correct answer to last week's question, and that person was Jump. It was from Internet Addict 72, who said, "Your videos are so good." Oh, sorry, no. Oh, wrong comment there. Sorry, I accidentally read a really nice comment about how good the show is. Whoops. I hate when that happens. Oh, no. No, the correct answer came from someone called Alicia Hill, who said, "Captain America dying in the next Avengers. Cry, 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 cry." And that was the correct answer. I do remember what the question was, so no need to repeat it. But the correct answer was Captain America dying in the next Avengers. It was a bit of a trick question. Alicia obviously did a bit of maths to get that. You did have to carry the one. It was a one that needed to be carried. But she got the correct answer. So congratulations, Alicia. You win this week's prize, a lifetime supply of lukewarm tap water. Don't drink it all at once. And now it's time for this week's question, which this week is being brought to you by me. Thanks, me. Here's this week's question. If Team 10... So get your answers in for that question in the comments. Reply to this video with your answers to that question, and whoever gets the correct answer will have that answer read out on next week's show.
Why so serious? It's me, the jokester. Look out, Batman.
bit of fun. No, I've never seen any of those movies. I'm Benedict Townsend. This has been YouTuber News, which airs every week here on youtube.com. Don't forget the best way to get YouTuber News is to hit subscribe, and you'll get my microphone is tugging at my shirt. You'll get new episodes delivered straight to you the second they come out. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, and if you enjoyed it, please can you hit like. It really helps us out with algorithms and stuff. You know what YouTube's like, a bunch of nonsense. So if you hit like, maybe leave a comment, really helps us out. Love to hear what you have to say about the show, provided that it's positive. Don't want to hear anything negative. My ego cannot handle that. Thank you very much. Have a great week, guys. I've been your trusty host, Benedict Townsend. You get it because of the repeated Bane references. I'll see you next week. I don't know. I have to say Manny Mua really fast. This is going to kill me. Thanks, me. Manny Mua is so hard to say fast. Miranda, okay. Steamed liver with a side of cabbage. Some fava beans and a nice Chianti.